Dedicated to the grind and dedicated to you. That's why we do what we do. This is Power Grind Boxing. In this video, we're going to be talking about Adrien Broner and a couple of other things that I have on my mind, like the Danza Project podcast. If you don't know, now you know. Let's talk about it, fam. Adrien Broner, right? AKA The Problem. One of the flyest and coolest dudes you ever gonna meet, especially as it applies to this sport of boxing. Cincinnati, Ohio, that's where he originated, right? And he always talk about starting boxing at the age of like 6 years old. And boxing is a sport that saved him from the streets. You got me? Now, Adrien Broner has achieved a significant amount of success in his boxing career. He's a 3-division world champion, and he became a 3-division world champion by the age of 23. He got 35 fights under his belt, right? 24 by knockout. Now, of course, he suffered 4 losses. He got a draw. This is his professional record. Now, he fights at 140, right? He like 5'6". I think he got a reach of like 69 inches, right? So now, throughout Adrien Broner's career, he has faced a variety of challenges inside and outside of the ring. And he's talked about that, right? He done talked about dealing with bankruptcy. He done talked about dealing with toxic relationships. He done talked about dealing with alcohol abuse. He done talked about dealing with addiction. He done talked about, sexual temptation, gambling, baby mama drama. He done talked about drug dealing, all types of temptation, verbal abuse, weight gain. He talked about mental health, talked about depression. He talked about frenemies, you know what I'm saying? Friends who really your enemies, but they posing like they your friend. You got what I'm saying? He talked about dealing with so many court cases and so many other difficulties, right? Now, despite these obstacles, he's always confident. He's always resilient, right? Now, his journey has been seen by the entire world. We've seen him win world titles, multiple weight classes, 130 pound, 135 pound, 147. We've seen him face Paulie Malignaggi, Marcus Maidana, Sean Porter. His career has a lot of ups and downs, right? Victories, losses, setbacks. But you can see that he's somebody that has the ultimate type of resilience because he keeps striving to be better than what he has been. Now, outside of boxing, he got a career as a rapper. And if you listen to any of those mixtapes, then you already know he got bars. You got what I'm saying? Now, I'm giving you all of these accomplishments, right? And we can see that he's an individual that has maintained a lot of determination, and he's achieved a lot of great things, and he is a great talent in this sport of boxing. Now, Broner, of course, he returned to the ring after a substantial layoff, and he got a fight, and he won by unanimous decision. Now, we saw some ring rust, but we saw the glimpses of greatness that we assigned to Broner because he definitely let his hands go. He showcased his ability to dominate in later rounds. Now, despite that victory, I think this guy named Will Hutchinson, right? Now, despite this victory, though, Adrien Broner, to me, he's like on a journey to redemption. And he's gaining a lot of notoriety. But he just got a lot of personal and professional problems. So he got problems inside and outside of the ring. Now, I started this off with giving all these accolades about Adrien Broner because I want you to understand the greatness of Adrien Broner. So now I say all of that, throwing flowers at Adrien Broner. And I have another video, so look for it. It's on the channel about Adrien Broner. And this was before all of this crazy drama. So now I want to get to this portion of the video where I want to talk about the Danza Project. Yeah, the Danza Project is some individuals. They interviewed Adrien Broner, and you could tell that he was inebriated. He was completely drunk. He was saying things about Haymon. He was saying things about friends. He was speaking a lot of things. Eventually, since these fools published a podcast or a video with Adrien Broner just completely drunk, and they got a lot of feedback, a lot of negative feedback, they pulled the podcast down. They pulled the videos down, right? But it had already went viral because that was the goal. Make no mistake about it. That was the goal. Now, I'm going to tell you over and over, the sport of boxing is a hard knock life. But these people, like these people at the Danza Project, now they done interviewed a lot of people. Hey, they got a great personality. They good. Okay, I got it. But when I tell you, these are the type of people that care nothing about your people. I don't care what they look like. I don't care who they are. I don't care what their cultural background is. I am telling you that when you come from where we come from, they don't care nothing about you. They see you as money. There is no person, and I forgot the guy name from the Danza Project, but I saw him get on Twitter and give a justification. He was like, yo, we rescheduled the show 3 straight days and took the interview down immediately following the live stream. What are you talking about? Why would you go on a live stream with Adrien Broner when you can clearly see that he is drunk? And then people are like, oh, yo, Adrien Broner is a grown man. That's right. He is a grown man. He can make grown man decisions when he not drunk. If you care about the outcome of Adrien Broner's life, why would you let him get on a podcast when you can logically see that he is drunk? And why would you just be asking him questions like you don't know that he's drunk? I saw this interview on the Danza Project, and I can see that Adrien Broner is drunk, and these fools are asking him questions like he's not drunk. And then they're stopping and they're trying to, let it process, and they're just letting it play. And when I tell you I lost so much respect for these people, it really make me angry because everybody want to use us, man. Everybody just want to use these people that they care nothing about. Because guess what? It's about the clicks. It's about views. Attention is the new currency. Attention is money. Now, of course, their podcasts and their videos, they make money from that too. But the more attention people pay attention to them, okay, boom, they get their views up and they get more money. When Adrien Broner did this right here, I am certain that when the cameras were not on and you couldn't see these people, they was giving each other high fives and like, yeah, we running the bag up on Adrien Broner. We running the bag up on this dude. It really angers me on a level that you don't even understand. Because this is hate. This is what the new hate looks like. People love when you crash out because they hate you. They are not okay with you. They like when you crash out. And these guys were setting Adrien Broner up to crash out. Now, like I said, and like other people have said, Adrien Broner is a grown-ass man. He can make whatever decision that he want to make. That's right. But he can't make that decision when he drunk. You can't consent to nothing when you drunk. You ain't never seen this in court? You can't consent when you drunk to nothing. Don't you know you can't sign a contract when you drunk? You can't do no interviews when you drunk. But guess what? This is common sense. Common sense should have prevailed in the minds of the two individuals in the Danza Project. The Danza Project people, common sense should have prevailed. And as soon as you started talking to Adrien Broner, you should have had enough common sense, because you have your cognitive faculties to see that, you know what? There is something wrong. It should have never went to a live stream, because you talked to him, and who cares if, we reschedule 3 days. What? Well, go to somebody else. Interview somebody else. You don't understand what you've done, but you know exactly what you're doing. I hope you understand it. Listen, when you cross certain types of lines, it could never be peace. It's a forever war. And this is what you did by this tarnishment. You did wrong. No amount of apologies. Don't get on Twitter and be apologizing. This dude, the Danza Project, they got on Twitter and they didn't apologize. They was like, look, man, we making these decisions, and he just gave some. You lose when you allow certain individuals to get you emotional. You see, when you come from the streets, you're used to people not caring about you. You're used to people not giving up. You understand me? So it's nothing. But what angers me is that you people in the media, you people who are in the media who will do anything for a view, do anything for a like. You love when these people crash out. You love when they crash, so you can say, oh man, look at that. That guy had this, and look at what he doing now. And you can't wait to criticize. You live for it. And then, because you have a following, people listen to you. And they think that you're credible. These people at the Danza Project, they released this live footage of Adrien Broner completely drunk, answering questions, and sometimes barely even creating sentences that are coherent. And then after it gets all the attention, now they're like, you know what? Oh, we pulled it down. We talked to his people. Well, ain't no talking to people. You done showed that you didn't respect. See, you don't understand. You don't get it. See, a lot of these dudes, most of these boxers, they come from a difficult upbringing. Not all of them. Some of them have that silver spoon, but a lot of these people, they come from the streets. So they don't have the same morals that you got, but these people have no morals. Now, I'm not against them. I don't know them. But I understand what they were doing. And I understand whose expense it was at. You see, in this world, you're going to either build or you're going to destroy. And these people throw rocks and hide their hands. So they released this video of Adrien Broner at one of his worst and most incoherent, because they need to run that bag up. They need that attention. They need those views. And I don't want to hear, oh yeah, we already got this amount of views, so we didn't need. No. You knew exactly what you was doing. That's that TMZ mentality. We know what's up. So I don't want to hear nothing about, and don't, like I said, man, I'm so tired of these people doing this. And if you know anything about Adrien Broner, you don't do that to him. Why you do that to him, yo? Why would you do that to him? Yo, he not that dude to do that to. That dude is a good dude. If you ever meet Adrien Broner, I don't care I don't care where you meet him. If you ever meet Adrien Broner, you meet Adrien Broner. Power Ground Boxing, what you mean by that? He is an authentic dude. He's a stand-up dude. There's a lot of people in this game right now, and when I say the game, I'm talking about this game of boxing. When you meet him, you don't know who the fuck you meeting. But if you ever meet Adrien Broner, you can safely say that you really meet Adrien Broner. People are so fake and they got 17 faces. They ain't even two-faced no more. This dude is an official individual, a real stand-up dude who don't got their flaws. Everybody got their flaws. Everybody got their vices. Everybody got their struggles. And when you suffering from mental health and you suffer from depression and you suffer from all types of worldly issues of having a lot and then getting it taken away and then getting it back and then just going through different people who betray you and deceive you, you have problems. I was always taught that if a man is my brother, then you hide the flaws of your brother from public consumption. And if you have a problem with your brother, then you talk to your brother to assist your brother. I wish we would have the same energy when we deal with Adrien Broner, because he is our brother. And why you want to see him at the worst? You should want to see him shining. You should want to see him up high, especially when you know that you see who he is. He show you who he is by being a good person to people. And people ain't worth shit nowadays. And he been a good person to people. You ain't gonna find too many people who gonna be like, yo, nah, that dude ain't. He a stand-up dude who got problems like everybody got problems. So it makes me so angry. I'm infuriated in a way that you don't even know. Because there's so many levels and layers to respect. And when you not from certain areas, you just don't get it. Because everything is media to some of you. Everything is media. Everything is business to you. Until you on the concrete. So lame, so corny. It's not respectable on no type of level. And you can tell certain people who don't come from certain types of cloth. And that's why they do this type of cornball stuff. You don't even understand. I'm not even saying all the things that I want to say, but I just wanted to be known that we need to support our brother. I hope he come back. I don't know if he could come back from this, because if it was private, it's different coming back from it. But when you do what you did, the Danza Project, which is interview somebody who's drunk and then publish it for the world to see their drunkenness, that's bad for their business. It's good for your business though, because you got the views, you got all the attention that you need. So now you can, and then you can throw the stone and hide your hand like, look, man, we just media. We just interviewing. You know, we tried to get this interview and then he couldn't. So when we finally got the interview, we just let it rip. We let it fly. I don't respect it. And you don't need my respect. But I tell you this, nah. I wish that you had made better decisions. You got to look out for these people. If you got the platform, look out for these people. All these people, all these boxers, whether they Mexican, black, white, whatever. Look out for these people, man. Look at all our boxing brothers as us. Look at them as they are you. Treat them like they are you. Act like they are your brother. Would you let your brother be out there like that? Treat your people with some dignity. Treat your people with respect. And when I say your people, I'm talking about all people. This is Power Ground Boxing, courtesy of Power Grind Sports, reminding you to punch the like button, punch the subscribe button, join the community, join the family. We trying to build this channel. Just letting it be known, I don't respect no suckers. Only big dogs. I don't respect nothing sucker. You do anything for views, man. Ridiculous, man. We living in bad times, man. Reminding you to stay on the grind. This is Power Grind Boxing. We out of here.